Hey guys, it's me Kiana and welcome back to my channel. As you can see from the title of this video, we are going to be talking about some of the books I wish could be turned into movies. When I was planning out what videos I wanted to record for this month, I decided to put my own spin on it. A lot of movies do usually come out in the summer, or they announce a lot of movies that are going to come out in the summer. So I decided, out of all of the books that I have read, I was going to pick 5 and decide those 5 I would want to turn into movies. This is totally random, nothing biased, stuff like that. This is just personally my opinion. So, book number 1 that we have is The Legend Trilogy by Marie Lu. I honestly love this trilogy when I first read it, and I would do anything to see this as a movie. This is in a futuristic, United States that basically it's split into 2. We have the colonies of the United States and what was the other one? Colonies of the United States and the Republic of America. And basically Day is the most wanted criminal ever for the Republic of America, and this girl named Jude, who is the prodigy, is basically tasked with finding Day after Day is accused of killing her brother Matthias. And I absolutely love this series. This trilogy is a 5 out of 5 stars. I completely read it last summer, and I think it's almost time for a reread. So yeah, the entire trilogy. I want Legend, Prodigy, and Champion to become movies, all of that. Next, I want the entire A Court of Thorns and Roses trilogy by Sarah J. Maas to become a movie, series or a show, whatever. I will take one of the other. So you have A Court of Thorns and Roses, A Court of Mist and Fury, A Court of Wings and Ruin, and A Court of Frost and Starlight. And the first book is basically a Beauty and the Beast retelling. We follow a girl named Farah Archion. I don't know how you say her last name. And she is the only one that basically provides for her family. She knows how to hunt, she knows how to kill, she knows how to do everything. And one day she goes into the woods and she kills a wolf. What she doesn't know is that the wolf is Fae, and because of that, now she has to go live with the High Lord of the Spring Court to basically live out a life debt because she took the life of one of his members. And I absolutely love this series so freaking much. I'm going to be rereading A Court of Mist and Fury sometime within this month, but yes. Then next that we have, I would want the entire Canacriticals trilogy by Rick Riordan to become a movie series. We got The Red Pyramid, The Throne of Fire, and then The Serpent's Shadow. We had 2 movies from Rick Riordan, which was The Lightning Thief and The Sea of Monsters, but they never carried on with it. But I would like to see how they would do it with the Egyptian gods and goddesses and all the hieroglyphs and all the special effects like that. I feel like that would be pretty awesome. So in this trilogy, we follow 2 siblings, Carter and Sadie Kane, and basically they meet up with each other twice a year. And on this time on Christmas, their father takes them to the London Museum when he tries to take the Rosetta Stone, but when he touches it, he releases 5 of the major Egyptian gods and goddesses. Horus goes inside of Carter's soul, and Isis goes inside of Sadie's soul, while their father basically becomes Osiris, the god of the dead. And in the first book, they're set with basically trying to find Set, which is the evil god, and all of that. And I absolutely love this trilogy so much. The first time I read it, I got up to the 2nd book and I never continued on with the trilogy. But last month, I did end up reading The Serpent's Shadow and finally finished up the series, and I absolutely love it. Now, I know what everyone's thinking. What could possibly be the 4th one? The Infernal Device trilogy by Sarah J. Maas by Cassandra Clare. This basically is taking place in Victorian England, and we follow a girl named Tessa Gray, and she moves from New York to London to find her brother, but she is basically taken hostage by, I believe it's the Black Sisters. It's time for a reread. I haven't read this trilogy in 2 years. She is taken hostage by the Black Sisters because Tessa, even though she is a human supposedly, whenever she touches someone, she touches my ring, my glasses, that she knows it belongs to me, she turns into me personally. And she is saved by 2 shadow hunters, William Herondale and Jem Carson, and basically she's thrusted into the world of the shadow hunters. And I absolutely love this trilogy so much, and I would love to see it become a movie or a TV show, who knows? Like, every book is a season, so we have Clockwork Angel, Clockwork Prince, and then the final book, which is Clockwork Princess. I cannot wait for the sequel that's coming that follows certain people's children, which is coming out next year, but yeah. And then the fifth and final book that I would love to see become a movie. I feel like this would be such a cute, like, spring, summertime movie. And that would be What If It's Us by Becky Albertalli and Adam Severa. And in this book, we follow two guys, Ben and Arthur, who meet at a post office. Arthur believes that love at first sight, fate. He believes in the universe. He believes in all of that, while Ben doesn't. Ben lives in New York, and he is going to the post office where he meets Arthur. And he's only going over there to mail back his ex-boyfriend's belongings. Arthur's in New York because his mother is working there for the summer at this law firm and all of that. And I loved when I read this book so much. I feel like I need to reread because, like, this book broke my soul. But yeah, we need more Becky Albertalli and Adam Severa, like, partnerships. Yes. But those are the 5 books that I honestly feel like should become a movie. If, like, they ever do, like, I would be so happy. But that is all for today's video. I will be leaving here 2 videos I honestly feel you guys should go check out. Do not forget that I post Mondays and Thursdays, and do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys really soon with another video. Bye guys.